The coach in the classroom. What happens when you put a certified coach into a school environment? Written and read by Martin Richards. The purpose of this book is to explore the question, what happens when you use a coaching approach in an education environment? Acknowledgements. This book is the result of many collaborations. Collaborations with fictional characters portrayed in this book, and collaboration with real living people, of whom the following deserve special mentions. Hetty Brand, for partnering with me in our quest to write a book together. It is an ongoing journey of learnings and revelations. Michelle Hellman, for accelerating and easing the final stages of writing, reading and supportively commenting on the need for this book to be published. Elizabeth Norstedt, for proofing and commenting on an early version of the manuscript. Vicky Giovanna, for repeatedly and meticulously proofing and commenting on the manuscript. What is a coaching approach? Trained coaches use a coaching approach on the inside. A coaching approach names what is happening inside their bodies and inside their minds when they are coaching. It's the inner game of coaching. It's not always visible in what they do, nor audible in what they say. It is, however, apparent in what they do not do and what they do not say. They do not, for example, judge the person they are coaching. That takes practice. Nor do they offer their opinions or experience. That takes even more practice. Non-judgment and not giving advice are two of the key coaching skills. The other, more obvious ones, are asking great questions and listening. Teaching using a coaching approach is carrying out the work of a teacher and making use of the skills of a coach. Teachers who use a coaching approach interact with students making use of the coaching skills in a natural, self-developing, reflective manner. A description of the coach's mindset appears gradually in the stories in this book, and especially in Anthony's notes at the end of each story. Developing your coaching approach skills. Whatever your professional background, the best place to start developing your coaching approach are the three key self-management skills of active listening, non-judgment, and being comfortable with not knowing. How to use this book. This book aims to serve two purposes: to inform and educate, and to entertain and inspire. I learned from a seafaring grandfather, who is, by the way, an essential inspiration for this book, that the best way to educate someone is to make sure that you entertain them at the same time. Following my grandfather's lead, I've written 10 classroom stories and wrapped them in another campfire story. There are side stories and half stories too, since that is the way of good conversation. You could choose to read only the campfire story. It tells of two men coming to deeper realizations about who they are, what's important to them, and the impact that they can have on the people around them. Alternatively, you could read this book as a set of 10 case studies to ponder. And with that said, we are now ready to open Ricardo Midwinter's Tales.